Jo, der Stream ist live.
Ich gucke gerade nach. Ja, ich habe ihn auch schon gehört. Perfekt. Wie gesagt, lass uns ein bisschen warten. Das war, keine Ahnung, 2 Minuten. War ja manchmal ein bisschen träger. Waren ja manchmal 5 Minuten oder so abgeschnitten. Du bist schon wieder Grandmaster, richtig?
Jo, klar.
Gut. Gratulation.
Oh, danke. Jo, war jetzt 4 Tage in meinem Insanity-Haus. Und da
My
relativ viel
Insanity,
gespielt.
krass. Hut ab. Wo ist das? Ist das in der Schweiz?
Jo, das ist in der Schweiz, das ist in Bern.
Und da fährst du wie lange hin?
2 Stunden mit dem Zug.
Okay.
Ziemlich gemütlich eigentlich.
In Bern, My Insanity. Von denen habe ich schon gehört. Die sind berühmt, glaube ich. Wer war da so? Also mit wem hast du gespielt? Wen hast du kennengelernt und so?
War nur Penguin da, waren sonst nicht viele da.
Okay. Das heißt, du hast da dann halt auch viel Ladder gespielt, oder?
Jo, einfach ganz viele da.
Okay. Mit ein paar Leuten dann Replays analysiert, oder?
Ja, wir haben ein paar CVCs angeschaut. Aber sonst mehrheitlich halt einfach leider ohne Ablenkung.
Okay,
War ganz
cool.
gemütlich.
Also hat dir Spaß gemacht.
Jo, war cool.
Gut. Ich kriege die beschissene Rechtschreibeprüfung für Chrome nicht mehr ans Laufen. Schon einen Hilfebeitrag gelesen. Ich werde bekloppt, aber gut. Gut. So. Gut, dann denke ich, jetzt sind wir lange genug live, ne? Steht das irgendwo, wie lange der Stream live ist?
Weiß nicht, ob es steht. Auf dem Dashboard steht es glaube nicht.
Nee, okay. Dann habe ich noch eine kurze Frage, ob du das weißt oder nicht. Habt ihr bei ROG irgendwelche Leute, die Blizzard theoretisch kontaktieren können? Weil zum ersten Mal ist was passiert, was mich ein bisschen nervt. Die API von Blizzard ist kaputt gemacht worden, von Blizzard irgendwie. Ich zeig dir mal gerade, was ich meine. Vielleicht hast du auch noch nie davon gehört, aber ich poste.
Davon gehört habe ich schon.
Ich versuche dir mal eine persönliche Nachricht zu schreiben. Das hier, das geht nicht mehr. Keine Ahnung, was da los ist.
Die Match History im Battle.net?
Die geht, glaube ich, noch. Also die API liefert dir so ein sogenanntes JSON-Format. Wie soll ich das jetzt erklären? Ich suche gerade mal danach. API, kleiner Blick. API.
Don't have permission to access API.
Genau, Battle.net.
Was macht die API?
Die liefert dir zum Beispiel alle Statistiken von allen Spielen, die du im Battle.net als StarCraft 2 Spieler gemacht hast. Also in dem Fall welche Karte, Win oder Loss, welcher Modus, sprich 1 gegen 1 oder 4 gegen 4 oder andere Dinge, Custom Games und so weiter und so weiter, und das sind halt die wichtigen, und damit werte ich halt aus, ob ein Spieler in meinem Coaching-Bereich seine 5 Ladder Games pro Woche macht.
Jo.
Und Ja gut, nee, muss ich mich WoW Community API Docs
Ja, aber glaube ich
SC2
nicht,
Community.
dass das jemand von uns kontaktieren kann. Das ist schon
Nee, okay.
bei einem anderen schwierig genug. Es gab, weiß nicht, ob du das mitgekriegt hast, es gab so einen Leaf League Bug. Wenn
Ja,
du Leaf League gedrückt hast, hat das nachher Top Gem MMR.
ja, genau.
Und das hat ständig gegen Diamond gespielt.
Ja, oder MC hat gegen Gold gespielt, teilweise sogar und
Jo,
plus 2 Punkte gekriegt für einen Sieg.
das ging, das ging knapp 3 Monate, bis sie das gefixt haben.
Unfassbar,
Und
ja.
da wurde wirklich, keine Ahnung, irgendwie jede Woche 10 Kommentare von irgendwie von Top-Pro-Gamern, die Blizzard anschreiben, jo, leider ist unspielbar, haben dann halt alle nur noch Customs gespielt.
Mhm.
Und ja, haben sie nie gefixt. In so Dingen sind sie relativ langsam.
Ah, ich sehe gerade, dass die Locale mit eingebaut haben. Ich glaube, ich weiß, was schief läuft. Hast du die 1 Minute noch gerade Geduld, weil dann kann ich es dir. Gib mir mal gerade deine normale BNet-All
Jo,
in Skype. Dann kann ich die wahrscheinlich umwandeln. Perfekt. Perfekt. Kleiner Augenblick. Ich musste jetzt hier umwandeln. So, die ID. Das ist die 277. Zap. Region. Okay, vielleicht ist es deswegen, weil es die 2 sein muss. Name required. Was hat der Mann bei mir da gepostet? Hat mir sein... super. Mamba hat er gepostet. So. Locale, ENGB, Callback, Requestrator, JSON P Callback. Das sagt mir jetzt nichts. Okay. Also es geht wieder irgendwie.
jo,
Es geht wieder irgendwie, aber ich habe noch nicht... Also ich kann dir das gerade mal posten, dann kannst du da mal draufklicken. Dann siehst du halt, also sowas da, also irgendwas gebe ich noch falsch ein. Der API-Key. Wie komme ich denn an einen API-Key? Geliebtes BNet. Wie komme ich denn an einen API-Key?
Type forbidden, Detail, Account inactive.
Genau. Das ist halt ein JSON-Format und da kriegst du normalerweise alle deine Matches halt angezeigt. Weil ich jetzt irgendeinen Fehler gemacht habe. Ich lasse jetzt mal nur das Matches mal weg. Mal gucken, was dann passiert. Ne, sagt er mir auch, darf ich nicht.
Aber
Aber
ich meine, die ganze Seite ist sowieso extrem buggy.
ja, das stimmt. Ich habe
Meine
noch...
Ranglisten zeigt das noch an. Legacy of the Void ist Wings of Liberty. Direkt
Genau.
ins Profil wird gar nichts angezeigt. Bei mir wird irgendwie bei Team Games angezeigt, dass ich Großmeister war.
Aber du warst doch mal Großmeister. Also sprich
Team
Grandmaster.
Games? Team
Team
Games?
Games nicht. Okay. Weil das nicht geht, richtig.
Aber
Okay.
man kann Archons kann man jetzt mit dem Archon-Modus kann man es abschließen, aber ich spiele kein Archon.
Also da bin ich jetzt im Moment noch ein bisschen überfragt, was da schief läuft. Aber gut, bin wenigstens ein Stück weiter. Und was passiert denn da bei der Ladder? Okay, ist das gleiche in grün. Local. Tja, nee, wir starten jetzt. Wir haben jetzt also auf jeden Fall genug Zeugs gemacht. Und ja, kannst auf den Letter-Knopf drücken. Also es bleibt dabei, wenn wir Cheese scouten, früh 2 Gas, einen Roach-Wochen und dann ansonsten, wenn der Gegner Triple H before Pool spielt von mir aus, dann spielen wir ganz normal, richtig?
Jo, genau. Jo.
Perfekt, perfekt.
Jo, geh ich suchen. Hello guys, this is the Okkostyle 2.0. We're in the Diamond League. With me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello, Mamba. Did we ever lose a game?
No, I don't think so yet. But our opponents get stronger and stronger. So
Yes.
we will see.
I remember the Protoss on Ruins of Ceres, which got killed by our initial push, and then 5 or 10 games later, we encountered a Protoss on Prion Terraces, and he could hold his third base against our push. Was quite good, this Protoss.
Yeah, the Protoss on Prime Terraces was quite good.
And I think he played a little bit of metagame too, using Phoenixes to scout us, to kill overlords, but I don't think he killed a single drone. Even though we had only one spore crawl and he could lift it, the drones in the gas.
Yeah, his Phoenix multitasking wasn't perfect. But I mean, at least he was active with the... Oh, a drone scout. He was active with the Phoenix and scouted us.
Do you think a drone scout is necessary on this map to prevent cheese, like or a pressure build order like 1312?
Yeah, I think it's difficult to hold 1312 and 1414 with Hedge first. But
So
I don't like drone scout. Like it's the same thing as in Heart of the Swarm. Like the drone scout costs you more than if you would just go pull first and be safe anyway.
Okay.
So you should always go pull first, not for drone scout in CVC.
But you don't mean to suggest that we change our opening. We play hedge first in all games, because if we have good micro and good mechanics, we will win more than we will lose, right?
Yeah. I think unless you're high master, you can also hold the early game cheese with hedge first. Like it's mostly like afterwards when they get smart and hide their links, then they like hide some 4 banelings around the back, and then they run out with speedlings and hit you with 4 banelings. Then it's really difficult to hold.
Okay.
If you can see it early enough, then it's even with hedge first easy to hold.
Okay. Since we did not... You had 600
Oh,
minerals,
shit.
is that okay?
No, I forgot the queen at the natural. No.
Okay. I'm sorry if I distracted you.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We'll scout with the links. Yeah, we will bank overmins now because we missed one inject.
Should we build a macro hatch?
I don't think so. Just
A
maybe.
third hatchery, or should we scout first?
I think we scout first. And then, yeah, maybe we can build a third hatchery. So he's building some speedlings, so he can't build a third hatchery. So I think we hold quite easily. Now we are ahead because he built links and we didn't.
Again, it's important on this map to block your ramp with your queens. Have a spine crawler in the back who can attack the speedlings as well. And now we should have more drones than him.
So he even tried to commit with some banelings.
Which should have put him
Even
further
ahead.
behind. You know, us further ahead, yeah.
Overseer. I'm a little bit afraid of... oh shit. I'm a little bit afraid of Midas. But it should be fine. Oh, what is his queen doing?
This
That
is
queen
a misclick, I think.
had to walk a
Scouting.
long way. Oh, he has a spork trawler? I really lost my overseer to the spork trawler. Well, I think this spork trawler tells us that he's not going Midas. And more that he's afraid of Midas himself.
Yeah, but I wouldn't jump to the conclusion. He's a diamond player, so you might be right. But perhaps he assumes he goes Mutas, and we will go Mutas as well. So yeah, we'll just scout it now with our
we'll
attack.
see it with our attack.
Will you build a Ravager? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit delayed. Question. I think you sometimes said to me it's all about roaches and Ravager micro in ZVZ, but we will try to build a hive as well in some point in the game.
Yeah.
I told you, you built muters. I
So
think you now will...
Yeah, do as much damage as possible.
Against the drones, right?
Yeah, just kill as many drones.
Oh my god. I think he lost a lot of drones. This was a nice move. It's a little bit a long time ago in your vision, but you used corrosive bile to kill drones at a third base. I like that very much.
Yeah, he transferred them from the main to the third.
I like that move.
So now we get an infestation pit, Hydra then.
Link speed is on the way.
I don't think we need... oh shit. Oh, counter attack. I don't think we need link speed.
Okay.
In this scenario.
Okay.
Because links are pretty useless.
Okay. I just wanted to ask because we sometimes had we forgotten about link speed in a game, but I don't know. I think was not ZVZ.
Yeah, like in the other matchup, link speed is good. But in CVC, I will never build links. Like links are just useless past the early game mark.
Okay.
I will move out with those roaches just to get some more time, build hydras at home.
Okay.
Hydras.
Do we need gas? I think we're a
Um,
little bit low on gas.
yeah, that's why.
I'm just asking.
That's because we build a lot of hydras and tech to hive. We will get a 4th base as soon as possible.
Okay.
We do more damage with the roaches.
Should we try to spread creep with overlords at our 4th base and then build static D there, or do you have another plan?
We'll have hydras there.
Okay.
Whoops, those hydras shouldn't be out there. The hydras should have stayed at home. Oh, but yeah, there's an overlord anyway. So, we will do Neo's plan.
I'm just asking. So, if you like it,
we-
you do it. But if not,
Can
I think the spore crawlers weren't built. I don't see them on the minimap.
yeah, I had to reposition the overlord. Are we allowed to build vipers?
You said it's when we scout something like that, yeah, we are allowed to.
Okay, then let's build some vipers. I wasn't thinking about that. Like, my plan was to go for vipers, and then do a roach hydro viper timing attack.
Okay. It's we planned, if we scout some scenarios, we're in diamond, so we can do that. And if we encounter something like 20 void rays or 40 mutalisks, then we're allowed to build vipers, and I think we scouted that already. But let me remind you, if you're in Platinum League, vipers are a very, very heavy micro unit, because you have to engage them. I don't know, how is this energy draining, how it is called?
Like, you need to consume something
Consume.
to gain energy. I think about the micro part, I think, yeah, it's micro intensive. But it's also really hard for our opponent. Like, we will cast Parasitic Bomb on his mutas, so he has to split them.
Yeah.
And I think that's even harder than to
know.
cast a Parasitic Bomb.
Parasitic Bomb, I think it's like casting a force field or a storm. It's similar to that. Or do you don't agree?
More like Storm.
Okay.
Storm is also a spell that is pretty hard to play against and easy to execute.
Yeah.
Force fields are more GG. Force fields are more like force fields aren't that hard to play against and harder to execute, I think. By the way, we were ahead enough. We could have ended the game also just without vipers. That was just me autopiloting. Like, against me, I always go Roach Hydra or Viper.
Okay. I think it's okay. It's totally fine to scout something and react with a counter unit. We're in Diamond. It's supposed to be like that. But I think High Templar are more easy to play because you cannot get an upgrade for them. You just have to wait until they have enough energy, and Vipers always have to consume something. Of course, you could wait for the Vipers. I'm sorry, I have to get the invite. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, no problem.
And since you consume something with the Vipers, you need micro getting energy, and you need micro to spend the energy. And
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good choice to build them in Diamond and to watch your macro. But oftentimes, if a Platinum player plays Vipers, he sometimes has 16 lava lying around, and I think not spending your lava is not a good thing. If you don't wait for mutalisks or something like that.
That's true.
Like, so, you remember the guy we casted, Showtech, which built 3 spine crawlers in his main, 3 spine crawlers in his natural, and missed lava and drones, which hurt his economy so bad in the first 5 minutes in the game. So, yeah, I think this was he did not attack us. We missed the queen.
Yeah, that was like a pretty huge mistake.
Yeah, it was a huge mistake. I
I mean,
agree.
it's just a complete incheck that we missed because of it, because I built double tumor at the front without realizing I don't have a queen at the natural to inject with. But it turned out fine. I think we already explained that in CVC we don't tech the ultras, right?
Oh no, we did not explain it.
We didn't?
I asked you if it's our plan to build Roach Hydra Viper or Roach Ravager Roach Ravager Hydra, but I thought I'm sorry. Just explain the plan, please.
Yeah, I think in the other matchup, ultras and like also the melee upgrade and everything are perfectly fine. I just think in CVC you just have to stay on Roach Hydra or Ravager.
Okay, yeah. I remembered Roach Ravager, but I did not remember the Hydras.
We don't need Hydras against Miras. We need them. Like if he goes Roaches, then we stay on Roach Ravager.
Okay. Okay, I understand. This makes perfect sense.
I think in CVC, like CVC, all the units they move so fast, and it's very difficult to defend. So if you just try to defend,
Pause, please.
If you just try to tech to ultras, then you just die against a roach push.
Okay. Question. You're attacking now, and it's an example, it's a question of mine, and he hit 20 speedlings anywhere on the map and now try to run into a main or into a third base to kill drones there. Then, since our macro is better, we will kill drones in his base as well, right?
Yeah, I think a run by, it would be nice of him, but at the same time, if he has a run by in our base, this means he has less links in his base, which means we can do more damage too. So we might lose some drones, but he will lose more drones too.
Okay, just wanted to ask. Okay, you can resume.
Now yeah, you shouldn't, in this scenario, you should never focus on killing hatcheries, and you should focus on killing drones. Like, so I didn't snipe the hatchery, I rather went and killed more drones. Because drones are more important than hatches.
And you split your army, made an injection cycle. Please pause again and just rewind. Press B for rewind. Or B, you go 10 seconds in the past, or in this case 13. And now slow it down, because I want to ask the inject, when it's more important to micro your troops, and would it be okay in this scenario to miss an inject? You can rewind and watch it. Pause, unpause.
Yeah, well, no, I think actually in this scenario it's important to inject. Because you need the larva for Hydralisk afterwards. Like we just build a lot of drones which are pretty larva intensive. Which means we won't have a lot of larva after this push. And we need the larva for the Hydralisks.
This was genius, in my humble opinion. How many drones died there? Oh my god. 37. Yeah, 68 to 15 drones.
Yeah, so he's on 15 drones now. And the game was pretty much over at this point.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, in this scenario, like, Roach Hydra would have been enough. But I think in closer games, where he then gets a really, like, a critical mass of mutas, like maybe 40 mutas, 30 mutas, then it's very difficult with Roach Hydra to win the game. And then just two Vipers, they do wonders against that composition.
Okay.
But now
I like it. I like that I think you people should try Vipers in the Platinum League. But if they're if your macro slips very badly, like missing this inject we mentioned earlier, then you should try them in the Diamond League.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just try it. If you don't feel comfortable using them, then just stick to Roach Hydra. Like, it's really like if your macro is good, if you hit your timings, if you execute your builder well, you shouldn't lose.
And you always focus on drones. I
Yeah,
like it.
always drones.
And he always kills roaches with his Mutalisks, so we have enough time to defend.
Yeah, like the reason why I moved out with those roaches is because we didn't have a lot of hydras at home because he killed them with the lynx. So those roaches they bought us some additional time. Now we have 20 hydralisks, 4th base on the way, 2 on the way now, plus 3 attack, plus 3 armor. I think we missed that. But it's a very expensive upgrade, like it costs 300, so I think we just couldn't afford it.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because we had so much gas problems. But yeah, it would be risky to take the 4th base only for gas early on.
Yeah, I mean, we just had to clear the rocks first. Like we always take the space, so as soon as we clear the rocks, we can take the 4th base.
Again, show in the stream that we never take the other base.
Yeah, you should never take this base. It's like impossible to defend.
Okay. The Vipers did not kill a Mutalisks, but the game is over because we have way more army value than him. Almost 200 supply against 76, so yeah. Okay. I will just take a brief moment and will come back because I need something to drink.
Okay, yeah, of course. Jo.
15 Minuten Pause machen, vielleicht 20, weil ich auch gerade noch eine AB-Nachricht abgehört habe, dass morgen irgendjemand kurzfristig ein Spiel abgegeben hat. Ich bin so froh, wenn das am 29. Februar vorbei ist, dann macht das wieder jemand anderes. Gut, aber Stream ist on?
Stream is on. Stream is on. Nächstes Game.
Da kriegen wir die Frage, die beantworten wir dann vielleicht gleich. Warum nimmst du die hintere Base und nicht die vordere, wo man die Rampe mit 2 Queens dicht machen kann? Sprich, also Spinecrawler so positionieren, könnte man da die vordere Base defenden im ZVZ?
Ja, kann man schon, aber das ist doch viel schwieriger.
Ja, sehe ich genauso.
Also
Aber
die vordere Base ist viel, viel, viel schwieriger zu defenden. Und
ja, hat jemand gefragt im Chat.
besonders, jo,
Mhm.
ich sehe es gerade, besonders wenn man gasless ist das eine ganz dumme Idee, die vorne zu nehmen.
Okay.
Es gibt,
Ich liebe dich, Mama. Ist eine ganz dumme Idee.
ja, es machen viele mit einem Speed Opener, aber das liegt daran, im CVC, im derzeitigen Meta, da wird ganz oft eine frühe dritte Base gespielt. Und deshalb switchen viele dazu auf Dusk Towers und auf Orbital Shipyard, die vordere Base als Natural zu nehmen. Dann
Mhm.
haben sie eine ganz einfache dritte Base.
Ja, das
Und
sehe ich auch
dann
so.
haben sie da eine Queen, vielleicht einen Spine-Shoulder und dann ist es viel schwieriger eigentlich die dritte zu pressuren, weil man dann in die Natural rein pressuren muss.
Ja,
Dafür ist das ein bisschen gieriger gegen so Speedling-Expands, also so 14, 14, 13, 12, solche All-Ins. Von
ja.
dem her,
Ist das auf dem Stream jetzt eigentlich online? Das weiß ich jetzt nicht.
jo, sollte schon. Also
Okay.
es ist einfach ohne Bild, aber man hört dann schon.
Ja, okay.
Von dem her, eigentlich können wir die hintere Base nehmen auf Dusk Towers und auf Orbital Shipyard. Macht mehr Sinn.
Das ist eine ganz dumme Idee.
Ja, mit Gasless, mit Gasless, ich meine, das ist so eine riesen Area, die man da defenden muss. Mit Gasless ist das extrem
Ich verstehe
schwierig.
das auch. Ich fand es halt nur, es ist halt, das macht dich unfassbar sympathisch. Solche Sätze, die finde ich halt total gut.
Nächstes Game. Neo?
Ja, sorry, ja, natürlich. Ich habe gedacht, es ist schon gefunden.
Ah, nee. Hello guys, this is the Okkostyle 2.0. We are on a CVC on Dusk Towers. With me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello, Mamba. I think we should explain why we do not take our third base before we take our in-base expansion, because it's really hard to defend against 1312 and 1414. We do not have speed, so it's gaseless and a gaseless expand, a gaseless build, and so it would be greedy to do it. And if our opponent scouts it very good and he builds speed, he would kill this base, I think.
Yeah, it's way harder. Just a second. It's way harder to defend this ramp than it is to defend this ramp. Like this ramp is just 2 queens, a spank shoal, or easy hold. And here it gets way more difficult. So 17 hatch, 17 pool. In CVC, we let the second Overlord patrol here in the middle.
Okay.
So we can scout any links crossing the map.
Okay. This is something which is specific for this map, right?
Yeah, specifically for this map and this matchup. Like this is more like you don't have to know this. It's just I think nice to know. And it's not too hard to execute.
Question: if a Reaper expand would have been the most played build order against you in your ladder, and you would it make sense as well to patrol it because we could see the Reaper as well, or is it just too risky if he builds a Marine?
Against Reaper, like against Turn, I want to have an Overlord at the back of the space.
Okay.
Oh, Spine Controller. It's not allowed to scout. No, we can move out.
Denied. Not in my house. Oh, this Overlord is...
Yeah, we won't be able to get it, I think. Oh shit. Yeah, okay.
Oh shit. He could scout us. I think this is okay, not for level, but we should not lose drones. Okay, he sees that we do not have gas, so can he punish it in any way?
It's a roach one and a lot of drones, so
okay.
Everything is fine.
Okay. Again, since I missed it, we we do not tech into Hive, not even for upgrades. We just stay on Roach Ravager, and if we see Mutalisks, we add Hydras, right?
Exactly.
And if it's a lot of Mutalisks, like 20 or 25, we add Vipers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If a Zerg would not play mass Mutalisks, only 10 or 15, what would he build else?
I think then he could go into Ultras behind it, or more likely Roaches.
Mutas and Roaches, okay.
Yeah, like Mutant the Roach is quite common.
Okay.
Like CVC is all about the Roach fights.
Okay. And it's not a stupid unit composition to build Roaches and Mutalisks?
No, of course not.
It's quite common, okay.
Yeah, you just get map control with the meters then.
Mm-hmm.
Like force some spores, harass your opponent, get map control, maybe get a faster fourth base. While you try to get you basically try to get an upgrade, roach advantage, 50 meters.
Okay.
So
is there a possibility that we could tech to Overlord speed, or do you think Overseer is just fine?
Overlord speed is actually standard in CVC, because you need Overlord speed to dodge the Ravager biles.
Okay,
like, otherwise you would
understand.
lose all your Ravager, all your Overlords on the map against the Ravager shots.
Yeah,
So
I understand.
Double Roachborn, Tarnal and Claw. That's funny. So we build an Overseer at home. Yeah, that's very interesting. Maybe you've seen that you can do that against Protoss.
I think perhaps he assumes we use the all army button all the time, and then our Overseer would not stay at home, or he just wants to heal them. But
so we'll build a spoke shoreland next to the spine. Now we morph some Ravagers. Oh, there he goes.
But we've seen our Overseer.
Yeah.
You did not realize it. Okay, that's a major mistake.
So
Why?
now we will attack and drone up our third base, and we get overload speed.
Okay, I think we will kill him now,
I
or
think so too.
make heavy damage. But okay.
Kill that overlord.
Bam, and that's why we get Overlord Spirit. I understand. Bam, bam,
Next
bam.
upgrade.
Why do you not use a control group for your evolution chambers?
Oh, I wanted to learn that. I really don't know. I've
Okay.
never bothered to do that.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to ask. It's not a stupid idea to do it though,
Yeah, no, you can absolutely do it. I know many players that do it.
because you build upgrades all the time.
I tried. GG.
I tried GG. Okay, I tried GG. Well, perhaps he tried. We can just send the replay invite, please.
Yeah.
We'll just use faster or even double faster or quadruple faster, and then this was a straight game, easy win.
Yeah, that was a very straightforward game.
Drone Rush, interesting name. And now it's a borrowed Ravager, borrowed Roach Rush, which did not work at all.
Yeah, so I think we played that game pretty flawless. No mistakes, besides maybe letting the links in. But as you mentioned, that's not a big deal in Diamond.
No. Because I think he wanted to take two borrowed roaches anyway.
Yeah, probably.
So I like the tip with the Overlord patrolling the middle, just in ZVZ.
Yeah, like it's just on this map. Like this area right here is the only way to cross the map. So if you have an Overlord on patrol, it's very likely that you spot some links. Like if there are 6 links passing, they almost can't sneak past this Overlord. You will always see them on the minimap.
Okay. I like it. 2 links just for scouting, and I think it's he didn't punish our not taking gas, so he just scouted it, and he didn't have a chance because our macro or mechanics were pretty flawless in this replay in this game.
If you're in his vision, like you can already see like this is Diamond. Like he's not a bad player anymore. But like you can see what he does makes more or less sense. It's just that he was supply blocked. Like now he's supply blocked at 44 again. Like what he does makes sense, but it's not optimal. Like he didn't play it perfectly, while we played it perfectly.
Yeah, he pretty bad of him was that he saw our overseer, but he even tried to sneak past our overseer and then do damage. So, and we even had a spore crawler at our spine crawler, and he has no drones, which is not a problem.
We are 8 drones ahead.
Yeah.
He's on 3 gases.
And he's supply blocked all the time.
Drone. Yeah, he's supply blocked very often. Now we wanted to move out with the small force, and like this is already where you see why it's almost impossible to tech 2 ultras in CVC. Like if he would be better, we would have more or less equal numbers of roaches, and then it's always a back and forth fight with the roaches. And if you try to squeeze in like an infestation pit, a hive, ultras, like third melee chamber, a hydralisk, then it's just not gonna work. Like you will just die to the roach only. And that's why in CVC we just stick to roach ravager.
Yeah, I understand. So now we have way more roaches, only 24, but we have more Drones incoming.
Yeah, we still have more drones, and we even like we didn't even start to drone up our third base. Like we started to drone it up.
Oh my
now.
god, he gets supply blocked by our corrosive bite shots.
Yeah, that's why overload speed is a very important matchup.
But
upgrade.
he knew we killed his first overload, so he should have instantly built more. I
Yeah.
think this player has the problem not watching his supply at all, or do
Yeah.
not have a good cycle for supply management.
He was supply blocked very often. Also, I think his build order wasn't that good with. Well, but I think it could work. Like double roach run, it can work. But you need to execute it better.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much always the case in StarCraft, by the way. Like everything can work as long as you execute it well.
Yeah, I think so too. I have seen Polt trying to do Tor drop in WCS. This was, I've never seen this strategy. I've seen it in the lower leagues quite often. Even in Wings of Liberty, it was played often against me. But we had Scrap Station and Lost Temple in the ladder pool, which could just fly 5 centimeters and you were in your opponent's base. But he tried it on Coda, but it was executed very poorly, in my humble opinion, for a pro gamer. And then he totally lost the game. Sorry, I did not anything to say in this on this replay. I got lost.
Yeah, so next game.
Okay, just
Or
yeah, we should make
kleine Pause.
Kleine Pause.
Jo.
Genau, damit ich kurz das mit dem Basketball machen kann und vielleicht kurz was essen kann. So 21:35 Uhr würde ich sagen. Okay?
35, 20 Minuten. Okay, jo, perfekt.
Bis gleich.
Bis gleich. Ich mute den Stream.
Ja, ciao, ciao. Stream ausmachen, damit ich einzelne Teile nur runterladen kann.
Genau. Okay, Stream
Und dann machen wir wieder 5 Minuten an.